We're gonna stay. We're going to watch Alvin and the Chipmunks road trip. Super excited to watch this movie. Hi.
How you doing?
Great, thanks, Steve. Pretty cool theater. Devil Troll Tree. Oh crap, Alvin. This movie was, I actually really liked it.
3D printed food. That's what I'm gonna do at Gig Blast.
Cox is unleashing Giga Blast Internet. How will you?
Oh my god. This is so amazing. Oh my god. What? Alright, so before I start with this review, I went off to Best Buy and I got this beauty over here. Yes, I got a BB-8 of my own. I'm super excited. I'm not going to open this right now. I'm going to wait for Christmas instead. It was about $150, but I mean, since I don't really buy, you know, that much stuff like this, expensive stuff, I figured out why not. And another score, I found the Mission Impossible Rogue Nation Steelbook. The Steelbook for only $14.99. I know this came out on Tuesday, just this Tuesday, and the original price was about $17.99, but for $14.99 and the steel case, I said why not, and I'm also gonna open this till Christmas. But anyways, off to the review. Sorry I changed my shirt real fast, but anyways, I dedicate this review to one of my YouTube friends, the amazing Mr. Hollywood Show. I'll leave his name in the description. You guys have to check him out. He's a really nice guy. He has a great account. He's one of the nicest guys I have ever met, especially on YouTube. And yeah, he's a big Chipmunks fan, so might as well as, you know, dedicate this review to him. Anyways, I did see Alvin Chipmunks Road Trip. I watched it at the Village Square Theater, which is really special to me because the very first movie I watched there was the first Alvin and Chipmunks, so I might just watch the fourth movie there since it's playing. But anyways, the story involves around Dave. He's a, you know, music producer. He's about to produce a soundtrack for a girl named Ashley, who's played by Bella Thorne. In order to do that, he needs to go to Miami, so he's taking his girlfriend to Miami, and he's going to leave the Chipmunks Alvin, Simon, Theodore with his girlfriend's son, Miles, who is basically a bully, or in this case, a D-bag, to the Chipmunks. And, you know, the Chipmunks do find out that Dave's going to propose to his girlfriend in Miami, so in order to stop the proposal, they're going on a road trip, or in this case, a road trip, to go stop the proposal. And, you know, I'm going to admit, I like this movie. I'm sorry, I'm going to admit, I'm being 100% honest with you guys. And this movie does have a new villain who's played by Tony Hale. The original villain from the previous movies was David Cross. Was he a better villain than David Cross? And the question that is no. I felt that David Cross was a little bit more serious of a villain to the Chipmunks, and this one was overall cartoonish. He's something you'll get out of a Saturday morning cartoon, and he was too over the top, but he did a pretty good job doing a cartoonish villain. Actually, it's a Chipmunks movie, so you can't really expect a good menacing villain, and he has to be a cheesy villain, obviously. But the Chipettes are bigger than Chipmunks. Obviously Dave, he's a music producer, so he's pretty big. The Chipmunks are not as big. They're basically just singing chipmunks. They're not too impressing to anybody anymore, really. And the Chipettes, believe it or not, they're host in American Idol. So that makes them really more famous than the Chipmunks. And also, let's talk about the acting. The acting was really solid, especially, what's her name? Kimberly, I can't think of her full name right now. Kimberly Paisley Williams, I think it is, who plays, Dave's girlfriend. She does really good. Even though she could act also a little bit over the top sometimes, she does a really good job playing Dave's girlfriend. And obviously, Dave is as good as always. And Bella Thorne, for the solid 8 minutes in total she was in this movie, she did really good. We also get a cameo from a Disney Channel star. I'm not going to say who it is, but I could say that she's on the Disney Channel show, Austin and Ally. So you guys could find out for yourselves and see who it is. And she's only in the movie for about 45 seconds, anyways. But everybody, basically the whole cast returns because the original voice of Eleanor was voiced by Amy Poehler, and now she's voiced by Kaylee Coco over here. So she does a really good job, even though you could hear her voice a little bit more different from Amy Poehler's voice because she was working on Sisters. But I really enjoyed this movie. Overall, it's better than Shipwrecked, that's for sure. It wasn't as good as the first movie or Squeakquel, but, it's definitely my third favorite in the franchise, and I really hope to see a fifth one, actually. I don't care how many more of these movies we get. I'm just going to see them all because I just love the Chipmunks, and if you're a Chipmunks fan, you're going to love this movie. If you just hate the Chipmunks, you wish they never existed, you're going to absolutely hate this movie. But if you're like sort in the middle, just watch it at a matinee because you're never sure if you're going to like it or if you're going to hate it. And if you're just a Chipmunks fan, go whenever. It's up to you. Go on matinee, go at a full price if you're really a Chipmunks fan like I am. Overall, I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 10. Definitely one of my favorites of the year. And I just really loved this movie. It looked like everybody had fun making this movie, especially Josh Green, who plays Miles in the movie. He looked like he had a lot of fun playing with these CGI chipmunks. But, overall, I cannot wait to pick this up on Blu-ray. It's definitely one of my favorites. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys later. Bye. Also, let me know what you guys thought of Alvin Chipmunks The Road Trip. See you guys. Bye.